Hey, listen, when it comes to health insurance, there's always tons of questions, but I'm going to give you the top 3 questions I get and how to effectively answer them in this video.
Look, insurance sucks. I'll just make it suck less.
Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Brad Hannon, and we created this channel specifically to help agents like yourself polish your skills, make more sales, and ultimately make more money. And listen, if this video gives you any value at all, or if you've received value from my channel, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. We put a ton of effort into making sure that we're delivering quality, relevant content weekly, in fact, twice weekly, and we're having a blast doing it. So today I want to jump into something that, I think will help a lot of new agents, but ultimately seasoned agents as well, because we all get the same questions, right? We're all selling the same products for the most part, maybe with some different, some variants, but for the most part, we're all selling health insurance, right? If you found your way to my channel and you're not selling health insurance, hit me up, right? Reach out to me. Let's get you selling health insurance, because if you're selling Medicare, you're right in age-in business. If you're selling life insurance, it's just another way to prospect to sell that life insurance. So if you're not, man, let's get on it. But if you are selling health insurance, welcome to the channel. These 3 questions I get non-stop, right? The first one, it's hard to answer, right? But you got to answer it. How much will it cost if I go to the doctor? Right? A lot of agents, I find, like to lean on copays, right? Well, you've got a $50 copay for your primary care and a $100 copay for a specialist. That, to me, is not the full answer, right? Because we all know that the copay is for the office visit, right? And if you don't know, sorry, maybe not everybody knows, but a lot of us know that the office visit is what you're getting the copay for. But if, let's say, they stuck a swab up your nose, right? I just say this because it was a real example from a client. Swab up the nose, right? Then send that swab out for testing or whatever, or run a test right then and there. We're not talking about the vid either, guys. This is way before that. That additional outpatient procedure now that was rendered at the office visit is not covered by the copay. So your client may pay the copay plus a little bit of the whatever that outpatient procedure is after the network discount, okay? You're gonna do yourself a huge disservice if you answer the question in short like that. Sure, you're gonna get the sale easier because you're not gonna have to educate your client on the copay, but in the long run, you're gonna make less money because the business is gonna fall off. You're setting a bad expectation for what the plan actually covers or how the plan actually works. Unless you do have a copay for an outpatient procedure, then you can share that information as well, right? The second one, and this is certainly dependent on the plan you're selling, right? A lot of times we're selling PPO plans, right? If you know anything about me, in fact, actually, maybe not. I'm getting a lot of people lately that think I sell mainly ACA. It's in fact the opposite, right? I sell ACA because it's necessary for some, but we are doing everything we can for the self-employed out there that aren't benefiting from subsidies and aren't super unhealthy, needing the ACA, because I believe the ACA is built for 2 types of people, right? People that can't necessarily afford it, right? People that aren't making as much money, or people that are sick or unhealthy, right? And a lot of times there are better options outside of the ACA. Reach out to me. Let's connect if you don't know that. But can I see my doctor? Okay. I'm going to give you two ways to answer this. One, if it's ACA, I say, hey, listen, what we do when we're shopping coverage on the marketplace is we lead with benefits. Okay. We lead with benefits. We follow up with network, and the reason we do this is because the ACA in your state, okay, and it depends on the options that are available, but in Florida, the ACA has eliminated the marketplace has eliminated PPO options, right? The networks are narrowing. So I'm going to give the client an education on, hey, listen, we're leading with benefits because we want to make sure that you're on the best plan. We can then check your doctors. It's likely that a couple doctors may not be in network, and we've got to navigate through that as direct and straightforward as possible, right? How do you answer the question? As direct and straightforward as possible. If it is a PPO, right, I'm going to share, hey, with a PPO, you can see any doctor, any hospital, anywhere in the country. The way that works is when you're in network, you're going to get a network discount, right? So they have a pre-negotiated rate when you're utilizing plan of networks, which ultimately just means you're going to get more value when you use it within the network. However, you can go any doctor, any hospital, anywhere in the country, okay? Number 3, and this one, I threw this one in here because I think it's probably not the third most asked question, but it's probably the first most difficult for newer agents or even seasoned agents to overcome, right? We always post our sales in the group with however many apps it was. And whenever I see somebody posting a lot of one app deals, I'll usually reach out to that agent. Hey, you know what? I noticed a lot of one app deals. Are these a lot of rewrites, or what are we doing there? Because one app is typically not enough, right? Not the way that we like to bundle. And that agent will usually say, well, yeah, they didn't want all the supplemental coverage. I believe that when we lose this, so the question is, do I have to have the supplemental coverage, or do I have to have that additional benefit, or does that come with the plan? Okay. And the way that I'm going to answer that is, hey, that's a great question. I say that a lot. Hey, that's a great question. And to be honest with you, it does not have to be included. However, the plan that we bundled for you, it is included in the premium that you see there. So that premium does include the supplemental coverage. And the reason why we build that supplemental coverage in there is because certain times there are things that aren't covered by insurance, or maybe go above and beyond the deductible. Also, if you're out of work and not making money, right, that's to kind of offset some of the lost wages. Time off of work, travel, and expenses. This is a PPO plan, which means you can go see the doctor in California. If you've got a specialist in California you want to see, you can fly out there and see him. The health insurance is not going to pay your travel though, or the time off of work. So this is really to keep the plan comprehensive. We bundled that plan in, and it is included in the premium you see there. But we could take it off if we needed to, right? A lot of times you're not going to lose the supplement when you explain it like that, right? And if you are dropping a lot of supplements off, you mean the client's stripping the policy down often, it may be something you're saying along the lines in your pitch. And that's why I like to stick to the universal health pitch that I use, right? Which is day-to-day first, right? Second is the accidents, right? So as you're covering these things, the first thing you're covering is the day-to-day benefits. The second thing you're covering is the accidents. And then the last thing is, the big stuff, right? And so if you're following that flow, you won't get the plan stripped down. The client won't be stripping down the plan to just the bare bones every time. And whether you're selling ACA or private, there is a need to bundle plans, whether it be cancer, accident coverage, additional indemnity, hospitalization. Those things are absolutely necessary, for just about anybody, right? Regardless of whether they have the money or not. Hey, like I said before, I hope this provides some value, but like anything else, it's not this one video that's going to help you. If you look in the description, we linked a playlist for the whole sales process, right? We went from start to finish across the sales process. If there's anything I missed there or anything you'd want to see, make sure you drop a comment below. Let me know, A, if this helped you, B, what you want to see next, and I'll catch you next week.
I'm a health insurance hustler. Bradley Hannon's the name. I'm here to teach these agents how to play the game. I'm a health insurance hustler. One thing you should know about me, I'm a health insurance hustler. BradHannon.com.